Hi everybody, I'm Maggie Gill. I'm co-author of Tropilaelaps at the Gate of Your Apiary, which came out this week. It's the first book of its kind that looks at Tropilaelaps, and we cover the biology, the pathology, detection and control of Tropilaelaps. In 2024, Tropilaelaps was discovered on mainland Europe for the first time, so there's been a lot of interest growing in Tropilaelaps. And then just last week, the USDA reported that they had a very near miss with Tropilaelaps being found on a boat off the coast of, I think it was New Jersey. Fortunately, the bee inspectorate service out there were called and that colony was destroyed. It's concerning that Tropilaelaps was there and it almost reached the United States. So there's a lot of interest in Tropilaelaps at the moment. I've been doing research for about 3 years now into Tropilaelaps, and yeah, things have been really exciting. So the book came about. I was approached by Uzunov, so he's published quite a few books on honeybee breeding and varroa control. Very experienced beekeeper and has carried out honeybee research for probably 20 years, something like that. The co-authors are Janashia. So he is based in Georgia. He's been a beekeeper from about the age of 12, I think he said. He's a government vet, so he has that veterinary knowledge and that veterinary background. Obviously, Tropilaelaps arrived in Georgia, and he was one of the first people to kind of actually realise that it was an issue and that it was spreading. And in his position working in Georgia with the government there, he raised that alarm, and he's been working really hard to help beekeepers there. I became involved, so I've worked with Tropilaelaps in Thailand since 2022 and had experience of that Thai and Asian Tropilaelaps dynamic, so I became involved and started working on how Tropilaelaps breed, how they reproduce, and kind of more importantly how we can treat for them. And then finally there's Kovačić, so he is again a researcher but also a beekeeper. He has done lots of work on varroa resistance and queen breeding and genetics, and is a queen breeder himself. So the four of us as authors, I think we worked it out. We have over 100 years of beekeeping experience between us, and we are all beekeepers first and foremost. The idea for the book was that it was something that beekeepers can pick up and read, and there's useful information in there, particularly the how to detect Tropilaelaps. I think that's going to be very important in the future. I think that it will be beekeepers that discover Tropilaelaps as it spreads across Europe, and if when it gets to the UK, it will be a beekeeper that finds it. And the only kind of chance that we have of potentially controlling this is if Tropilaelaps is found early enough that we can then do something and hopefully act to eradicate that. And then for countries that already have it, there's a treatment section which looks at biotechnical controls and how to manage them without chemicals, but there's also, we've started looking at chemical treatments and how that can help to control Tropilaelaps. So please come and buy a copy. It's available from Abello. I believe Northern Bee Books also have it, and there are lots of other very good outlets that you can purchase Tropilaelaps at the Gate of Your Apiary from. Really, now is the time. Tropilaelaps is not in the UK. It's not in the vast majority of Europe. So it's really the time to educate yourselves. You know, forewarned is forearmed. So please buy a copy, and I hope you enjoy it.